so I caught a glimpse of an interview between Charlemagne the God on VLAD TV, and he was talking about individuals being blackballed in the industry. What do you think about it? Did you get a chance to see the interview, and then what do you think about it?
Yeah, I mean, they were saying they disagree with blackballing, and I just think that that's really a naive thing to say, that people can't be blackballed. You usually hear successful people say that you can't be blackballed, and then it seems like you hear unsuccessful people say that they can be blackballed. Well, we looked at Monique, right? Now, I haven't seen it, but a lot of people said that her latest stand-up wasn't so great. But however, you cannot tell me that she wasn't being blackballed when you try to think about what was going on with Oprah, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, all the stuff that was going on. Now, I'm not saying the reason why she was blackballed wasn't because of something she did. I don't know that. But saying that somebody can't be blackballed in today's time, that's just not a fact. That's just something, what Jim Carrey says, that's just something ugly people say. That's just something successful people say. That's just something people who always getting what seem to be always getting their way and winning, always say, well, yeah, you can do it if you just did the work, if you put in the time. Nah, some people are literally being held back. We talked about my man, I don't remember his name, but he played Stifler in American Pie. It's like, I've seen things, why is he being blackballed? Like, as great as he is, he should have been in some movies at this point. You know what I mean? There's a lot of situations that's going on. So I think blackballing is still a real thing. I think that if you piss the right people off in the right communities and the right offices, they can prevent you from growing and going in a certain space. I believe that in sports. We watched Carmelo Anthony. Literally. Shout out to Melo, he just retired. But we watched Carmelo Anthony a few years ago not be picked up by no team. A first ballot Hall of Famer, top 10 scorer all time, not be picked up by no team in the NBA. That's not blackballing? That's not blackballing? We watched Colin Kaepernick, because of what he did with kneeling after he led the San Francisco 49ers to the Super Bowl, not get picked up by no team. That's not blackballing? See, I don't know how far this video is going to go, but I know that if Charlemagne the God did this video, it would go everywhere. If DJ Vlad did this video, it'd go everywhere. Who knows? Maybe this one might go far. But at the end of the day, I'm saying this because I'm standing on the facts. We've seen so many scenarios in the very recent past, where people that were being blackballed, even people who didn't even do nothing to piss nobody off, morally or realistically, because maybe Colin Kaepernick did some things to piss people off, but morally he did what was right. And what's my name? Carmelo did nothing wrong and still got in that situation. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what Monique did behind closed doors or who she pissed off as far as like what her behavior was, but you saw that when these titans of industry decided that they didn't want to be bothered with her and they didn't rock with her, everybody followed suit. So you cannot say that blackballing is not real. We have to stop getting these people who don't have objective opinions, who don't want to speak on both sides, only speak from what they're experiencing. And that's okay, because if that's all you can speak from, you don't need to be giving generalizations like that. You don't need to be in media. Media, you don't need to have an opinion. You just need to state the facts. You need to state the facts. But those are the facts. These people, I gave about 3 scenarios. We saw people that was very at the top of their game, doing very well, and they were blackballed. So I didn't understand how these two successful gentlemen can sit there comfortably and say that they don't believe in blackballing. They don't believe that people can be blackballed in this day and age.
So one of the other things that Charlemagne said during the interview was, if you build it, they will come. And he was referencing specifically content. His words were, all you need is one piece of content away from somebody being on your you-know-what. So what do you think about that? Do you believe that if you build it, they will come?
No, not necessarily. I don't believe that either, because we live in a world now where, you got to get way more specific. I think that with Charlemagne talking about celebrities, yes. If a celebrity builds it, they will come. But a lot of times you have regular people build things, and here come the celebrities coming to take it and just go ahead and run with it. Because I heard Nicki Minaj say, and I totally agree with her 1,000%. People are buying popularity; they're not buying talent. You know what I'm saying? She said it so eloquently. She said, when we were growing up back in the day, she's a little younger than I am, but we turned on the TV, listened to the radio, whatever. We listened to talent. Now we're looking at, popularity. Who's the most popular? The celebrities are now the motivational speakers. Celebrities are now the media. These people aren't trained. The rappers are the actors. You know what I'm saying? These people aren't classically trained, to do this. They're just, I can sell him or her. The music that you're hearing, the performance, these people can't perform. They can't rap. They can't sing that well. Auto-tune them. Do this. Use the computer generated, whatever. And they hot. People like them. They look good. Kim Kardashian put out an album. All you got to do is be popular. And you can go. And so when I might have an amazing idea, I might have amazing content. But if one of them come and just say, let me take it and run with it, they'll act like I never said it. They act like I never said it, and they'll focus on who's popular. So in that regard, I don't agree with what he said. Yes, and a celebrity can do that. Somebody who's extremely popular can do that. But the sad part is the majority of people who listen to these individuals are not celebrities. And so these people believe and hold on to every single word that they say, and they get caught in the matrix. And they get caught in that little loop of making content or doing business a certain kind of way, doing things a certain kind of way, just knowing and believing in their heart because they said it, that if I build it, it will come. And knowing that realistically, if you pay attention, you look at the numbers, that's not accurate.